Okay, we need to think how we start.
Yeah,
So, and
yeah.
I see I don't push, and I say no.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
We can maybe also talk about some experience or I don't.
Just I say hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Varvara, and it's my YouTube blog. And here I talk about my spiritual life, about my life in Denmark. And today I have a guest. It's my friend Stella.
Yes.
How I say for all my friends that I have my Danish family. It's my Danish, it's part of the my Danish family, and we are here in this beautiful house. It's Stella's house. It's a special person for me because when I came to Denmark, when start war in my country, they helped me to start be part of this community of this country. For this, I always will say thank you so much.
Yeah,
I love this person so much.
I love you too.
Yeah, but Stella, she's a very, very interesting person. First of all, it's very talented person. She has amazing voice, and all whole her family. It's really very creative people, creative family. I think yes, and plus Stella some years ago started be teach not start be a yoga teacher like me. We start study together, and we can today in this our video we little bit talk about this one.
Yeah.
How when you are how start new experience
Yeah.
like this one.
Yeah. How I got into be interested in yoga, and
Yeah.
now I'm an instructor and taking more classes and all. How did that
Yeah.
happen?
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. And not
Mm.
only yoga, it's just we want to show and tell. It's like it will be like a podcast. That's why we just talk. But I want to say that and show on this video that people don't need to be afraid to change something in their life because I changed everything in my life when I was 33. Stella, she was at before you are a teacher, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You will tell a little bit later your story, but and again, she continue now. She still be a teacher, but plus she start be a yoga teacher. And every time when we meet, Stella all time tell me that today I have more classes.
Yeah.
Or maybe today I have a new experience in yoga, and it's all time I see how she develop, improve her skills, and that's why I want to show that you don't need afraid. You need to all time try to change if you wanna, of course, if you wanted to change your life. But now, please, you can say what you want and a little bit tell your story.
Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah. I'm just turned. I've just turned 50, and I started to do yoga maybe not more than where I do it almost every day. That maybe is not more than 2 or 3 years I've done that.
I was sure that you are do yoga many
No.
years. No,
No, I always liked to move. I always liked singing and moving and stuff like that, and always liked to play, for example, football. 6, 7 years ago, I was running every second day between 7 and 12 kilometers. Loved to do that, but then over time, I could feel that I got pain in my hips and body and stuff like that. So it was too, what can you say, intense for the running. And then my sister, she has developed something called CrossYoga here in Denmark, and she's very much into yoga and has an instructor in 500 plus hours. So she knows everything about that, and she started to ask me, "Can you join this?" And I said, "Okay, I will try." And we went to Spain also to find a place for a retreat.
Wow.
And I had to, what can you say, be the technique for her, because she wanted to record videos at the beach and in the beautiful mountains in Spain, stuff like that. So and I tried, and we sometimes did some flow sequence together, and I was a little, that was a little, fine. I could see that it was nice, but it was also super boring because it's so slow.
Yeah, because it's yes, it's a really we told before we start this video. We tell that for the people very often really yoga it's boring.
Yeah,
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 because it's very slowly, and what people think
yeah,
that oh my God, they need stay like this one,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then they need stay like this one,
yeah,
and
yeah,
just stay is
yeah,
boring.
yeah.
Yeah, especially for the people who are very how to say very
Active.
active. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm more slowly person. For me, it's much more easier. But again, Stella, she's very fast. It's very creative person. You cannot imagine really this person. She make everything. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And I'm school teacher also. I've been school teacher for many years. So, and also with the small children and
yeah.
now the middle age. So yes, we have to be active to follow up on these kids, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, sure.
And then I've been gospel singer, conducting a big gospel choirs, working with refugees for some years, working with the war veterans, with
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
trauma,
very interesting. Yeah.
and making trauma synthesized yoga is trauma synthi
I don't know how
no
to.
synthesis
Sensitive.
yoga for them with my sister, and then I got slowly more into it, and I could feel okay, this yoga is actually super good for my body. I
Uh-huh.
could actually train away the pain.
And you make you have yoga with your
Yeah,
soldiers,
with the
yeah,
soldiers,
yeah.
with those who had a trauma.
Could you imagine people, soldiers? It's in for the Ukrainian. It can be crazy, really.
Yeah,
Soldiers make yoga.
yeah, yeah,
It's where is men, where
yeah,
is soldiers.
yeah,
It's very strict per people,
yeah.
and they make yoga.
Yeah. And they
Could
love to breathe. They love to move. Of course, they also love the strengthening postures, but also the stretching. And they need the stretching a lot. Yes.
cool,
And
but they are not young. Yeah, it's
no, they were around, one was around 40, another was around 60.
cool.
One of those who was mostly engaged. And then
Wow.
some more people came. And they said, when I go to trauma sensitive yoga, I my anxiety goes from 10 to 1.
Wow.
And totally my nerve system by breathing in and out is so calm, is so relaxed, so
Cool.
de-stressed. And that's also one of the big
Awesome.
purposes with the yoga
Yeah.
and the breathing, that we actually activate the parasympathetic nerve system to
Yeah.
calm down our busy minds and our busy bodies.
Wow.
Yeah, and then use it for good purpose.
Cool.
And that's what people also say to me, when I do yoga, I come from my head into my heart, into my body. I get out of my head.
Wow.
And I stop spinning around. And that's also especially when you have a trauma,
Yeah.
where this is, what can you tricking you all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
It's such a relief for them to do something with their body instead.
Wow.
And I've experienced that too. Not because I have a trauma,
Yeah.
but in a busy day, it's so, what can you say, self-caring
Yeah.
to do with this
Yeah.
yoga. Yeah.
But it's help you to how you use in your normal life yoga. How you can use this yoga experience in your normal life.
Hmm. I think sometimes, especially at school, at work,
Yeah.
when if I can feel that now there's some of the student that starts to annoy me, and
Yeah.
I get a little angry.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can get
He never
teacher,
angry
teacher,
liar.
I can
No,
get
it's
teacher angry.
oh no. You're very polite
Yeah,
person.
yeah, I am. But you know, then I can really use this breathing techniques also to say, okay, in through your nose and out through your nose, and just relax, deep belly breath, and I can okay, now I'm ready to handle the situation in a better way. Sometimes I see I do that,
Yeah.
and then I can just feel I have more strength. I have more, what can you say, resources, because I'm more fit.
Yeah.
I'm stronger, and I have a fun story. Um, Last Wednesday, it was just a few days ago, we had an activity day for the classes, fourth, fifth, and sixth classes in my
Uh-huh.
school, and we had to go out and play and stuff like that, and make some competitions and stuff like that. And then there was a break, lunch break, and I was sitting with some of the boys from from sixth class.
Uh-huh.
No, fourth class. Fourth
Uh-huh.
class. Yeah. And then they were wrestling with the arms.
Uh-huh.
And I was just looking, and I'm not into that at all. I think it's hurts.
Uh-huh.
But then they said, Stella, can you beat us? I said, I really don't know. Normally I have very weak arms and shoulders, but yeah, let's try.
Okay.
And then we tried, and we said 1, 2, 3, and I just hold on. And they were really, really struggling. Of course, I also used quite a lot of strength,
Yeah.
but I could easily zip, take them
Really?
down. Yeah. And it's, wow, you're so strong. And I was just, oh,
Yeah.
that's because I do yoga almost every day. And I could really feel, wow, it's
Cool.
because I do the vinyasa around and all that.
Cool, cool. Wow.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Okay, we try with the left hand. Okay, that's also strong. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I respect you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And could you tell people a little bit a story how you are start be yoga teacher?
Mhm.
How it's your way? Because
Yeah.
now Stella, she has students, not student, okay, participant, yeah, 150, okay, 50 maybe per class. Could you imagine? Yeah, amazing. She really cool teacher, and
Yeah.
her participants, it's a different age. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
30, 60, blah blah blah. It's
Mhm.
amazing, really. Yeah,
They're very different in age, and it's a class for free.
yeah,
And
it's
they
cool.
just come every Wednesday whenever they can, and you don't have to sign up. You just come. We have a big room,
Mhm.
so there is room for not 50. I don't think we have ever been 50, but 40, 42, 43. And then
It's
there
a
was
lot.
yeah, it's a lot. So I would say every Wednesday we are between 15 and 30. So because it's free, so you just come. So I never know how many we are.
But it's not easy still. You know,
I know.
that's people need be you excite them, or you know, you give for them something
Mhm.
that they want to come to your classes
Yes.
every time.
Yeah.
It's a different. Really, I know how it's difficult to. People, it can be for free, but
Yeah.
people sometimes, oh, you know, it's for free.
Yeah.
Never mind, I don't want, but they want.
Yeah,
They,
yeah.
it's how long time? I think
Yeah, it's almost a year now.
year, yeah,
Yeah.
1 year. People back every week. It's amazing. That's why.
Yeah.
Could you tell this?
Yeah, and it's
very
also
interesting.
been a journey for me because this class was my first class ever to teach as an instructor.
Yeah.
So I had taken 200 lessons of yoga instruction and had a certificate of that, and I was really into it and doing it myself, outside, inside, and training and for myself because I thought, oh, it's so nice, it's so good for me. I can feel motivated by the strength, the improvement,
Yeah.
the mobility, and everything. And then I was with some pastors in a church, and they asked me because I would be singing and all that, and I said, yeah, but at the moment I actually am more into cross yoga. Okay, cross yoga. Oh, we heard about that, the pastor said. And then they asked me to come to their church to do that in the church. Sometimes you do it in the church, but mostly I do it in a little church house besides because there's more room for it.
Yeah.
And we have the mats and everything. So I was really shaking. I was nervous, and I prepared really a lot. I was making sure to warm up, to have a good flow sequence. A little difficult and not too difficult because I didn't know who will come.
Of course.
And I thought it must maybe be beginners.
Yes.
So I made something for beginner, but also something middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I tried best, and I did all the things. And this cross yoga is special because there is a small kind of meditation, reflection on some Bible verses or a little prayer or something connection to the church.
Yeah.
And I always open up to people and say, now I'll say a prayer. You can listen or you can pray along with me inside.
Yeah.
No matter how you feel about faith, about God, about Jesus, you're welcome and you can participate. And people do that. And I try to really make it in an open space. So everybody, no matter what they believe or don't believe, they what can you say? They're welcome, they're embraced.
Yeah, cross yoga, it's really cool at this point. It's never mind how much you believe
Yeah.
on all this stuff. Yeah, it's really very important because I had same certificate
Mm.
and I study in the same classes. It's really cool in this position,
Mm.
cross yoga.
Yeah.
They don't push.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
cool.
it's free, and
Yeah.
it's for where you are in your life. You can take as much from this devotion, from this meditation, as you want.
Yeah.
So it's very much for me also a question about health, moving, sweating a little bit,
Yeah.
and breathing, and making, what can you say, creating a space in this room and on the mat, on the individual mats, where there's no competition, where there's silence. Of
Yeah.
course, I have sometimes music also, but small, silent music. But this is your time. This is quality time. You relax. You don't look what your neighbor can do or cannot do,
Yeah.
or how good you are in balance or anything. Be merciful to yourself and take this as a opportunity to move and to be calm the mind, calm down everything.
Yeah.
And I love to make mostly flow yoga and sometimes a little power yoga.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is too slow. slow,
Yes.
slow. Yeah, because so I love to have a sequencing, and yeah, so where you really move a lot. And
Cool.
then we have 1 hour and 50 minutes, no, 15 minutes, so we have good time also to rest.
Yes.
And to just, yeah, so yeah, so I got into all these instruction courses and trainer courses because of my sister. And then I met your Varvara, who was also super interested in it. And I thought, oh, I could see she was making really cool stuff here in our living room.
Yeah.
And she recorded YouTube video, and when I do a vinyasa round, I always thinking about you, how strong you are when you do that, and how you can tip on your toes from the downward facing dog, and then you just whoop to the upward facing dog. Wow, that's super cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I wanna on our video a little bit tell more about this cross yoga. It's okay, we can cut. That's why you can go. It's okay, you can go.
Vi editer det bare.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want a little bit talk more about this cross yoga. That's because not everyone know about this one. First of all, I want to say why I am interested, because I'm not like I'm Christianity too, but Christian, no,
Christian, yeah.
Sorry, yeah. But I'm not so much go to the church. I just believe in the God, in my not religion, in my belief, faith,
yeah.
and but I really, for me, it just was interesting what it is, why I choose this cross yoga, because it was in English. And I want to improve my English because I only start learn. Plus, I finish my first courses. I have how it's my first this certificate like a yoga teacher, but it was Ukrainian. And I understood if I want to work here, I need something in English, and I need these English words. And I start study in this RIA classes.
Yeah.
And what I really love it, that's it for me, why it was interesting, because it's a different. I can see how, because yoga, it's not about church in my mind. Yeah, it's absolutely, where is church, where is yoga? It's a difference.
Yeah.
But cross yoga show that no, it can be part. It's okay. How you tell before, yeah, it can be. Just you can just enjoy and come and find the place, whereas if you want, you can believe. If you don't know, and you just care about your body, about your mind, about your soul, and it's interesting for me. I'll time start how it's, yeah, this will I give possibility for myself to think from this side. And it was so interesting. And it's my story, yes, like a person who are not so much in the church. But could you tell, because I think you are more deep in this story about cross yoga, what is that this cross yoga, what is the way, what is the kind of yoga?
Yes, of course, there's a difference if I'm doing it just
Yeah.
for myself or
Yeah,
if
of
I'm
course.
instructing.
Of course.
If I'm doing it just for myself, actually, it's a way of, it's very important for me to feel it like an exercise. It is.
Mhm.
But it's a kind of also wordless, mm, more body body worship of
Yeah.
God. And it's not so much with the thoughts and analyzing. It's more just to be, and be without so many possibilities, be on the mat, mm, together with Jesus,
Mhm.
I would say. Or
Sounds crazy.
yeah, it sounds crazy, but you know, why not use the yoga postures and my body, our bodies, that I believe God has created.
Yeah.
He knows every nerve and cell, how it works, every joint, every muscle,
Yeah.
everything, every breath, every lung, everything. Why not use this wonderful created body to praise Him, or to can you say sense God,
Yeah.
or to simply just enjoy life? So it's a kind of, what can you say, devotion time, kind of reflecting time. And sometimes I, for example, think when I do a little back bend, I open up and I look towards the ceiling, the sky, and I just think or say, thank you, God, thank you. And I use the posture of thank you because it's an open posture. It
Yes.
fits.
Yes.
Yes. Or when I do child's pose, for example, my palms are turned upwards. I I I can you say humble myself,
Yes.
and I say thank you because you love me.
Yeah.
Or and but I also say, God, you are so much bigger than I.
Yeah.
So our postures can show some of our, what can you say, feelings and thoughts and spirits towards God.
Yeah.
And that's really powerful to use your body in that way, because we know that
Oh, I have Google
yeah,
Docs.
yeah, because we know that what we do with our body sometimes also comes out through the mouth, and also sometimes also feels our thoughts and hearts,
Yeah.
and the other way around. So why not use it everything? It's a kind of holistic way to look at a human being, the whole being, soul, mind, and the body, and the intellect. It's
Yes.
everything.
It's amazing. It's just again, I want to show that yoga, it's not just exercise. It's not only religion. How say, yeah, you really can do. How I all time say that yoga, it's a part of your life. It's like a it's like your life. You can try to live like yoga, because what is yoga? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a life.
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I want to say about lifestyle. It's like a lifestyle,
Mm.
and it's the same. But if you are put on this yoga postures, like a dance, yeah, you're put more thoughts, more not thoughts, more deep. How it's? Could you help me how to explain? You understood? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. I think it's a
It's
kind.
amazing.
It's a kind of also existential
Yeah, I don't know
way
what to
of
say, but
a way of what can you say, mindset
yes.
to use on yoga, because the posture in itself, warrior two or child's pose, is not spiritual. It's not religious.
No, no,
It's
no.
a body doing a movement,
Yes.
a moving.
Yeah.
But how do we use our movements? How do we use our hands?
Exactly.
The hand can hit, or the hand can embrace, or
Yeah.
or do something good. And that's the same thing. We can use our body, but it's not spiritual in itself.
Yeah.
But how do we use it? Do we use it for good purpose, for bad purpose? Do I use it for, what can you say, searching myself, closing myself in,
Yeah.
or do I use it for opening up? And
Yeah.
I use yoga a lot outwards
Cool.
to praise God, to get some love and strength from
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you really, I feel this energy between both us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. And it's again show that all your life can be like how it's a little bit more. You can live just your life and don't think about anything. Yeah, but you can give and put how I all time say that it's you can put more colors on your life.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's and your life start be more interesting. As Stella, she tell from the side like how it's religion, yeah, from this cross yoga. But how I make my yoga, yeah, again, you can how you say you can pray, you can say for the God, yeah, I am open for you, and you are more stronger than me, and you can help me, yeah.
Yeah.
And the same when I have classes with my participant, I show for them that's when we care about body, yeah. And people have some pain inside,
Yeah.
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 I just want all the time saying that say to you that we are open our heart. It's
Yeah.
from my side, yeah, just a person, and we are hug yourself, hug your little girl inside.
Yeah.
You can kiss little bit yourself and just say for yourself that I am okay. I'm okay just because I am here.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't need no more. And again, in it just the yoga is just some exercise, yeah. But at this moment, in this time when you do yoga, you care and you think only about you, yourself, your soul, your body, and you can care because you are the main person in your life. You need all time because a lot of people really forgot about this. You need if you have some stress, it's because this no, how it's our little girl inside. She's afraid, and you need care about her. And again, it's a yoga. All this exercise, it's help us,
Yeah.
yeah, to
Yeah.
give the time for us, yeah, and care about your body. And plus, it's really for me, it's all time. It's more interesting. Your life start be more interesting because for me, just yoga, it's a little bit boring,
Yeah.
really. No, of course, I do this every day, but just yoga, it's a boring. But if you give something new, like you are pray, or
Yeah.
you maybe you just care about your body, but you are how it's I don't know this word when you are I cut this one
Yeah.
when you are намерением, mm, how to give the topic for your class, but it's not
Yeah.
topic.
Set your intention.
Yeah,
Yeah. Set your kind of have an intention, or
yeah, yeah,
yeah. I
attention,
think
yeah.
they say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. I
Yeah.
love it when you
Yeah.
just okay. This my house. This my class.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it again in English. Присвячую this class, yoga class. Okay, just about my soul or
Yeah.
about my I don't know my hand.
You okay? You give a little kind of topic or some
Yeah, it's like
hints or something,
like this one.
few
Yeah.
words, so your maybe your thoughts can be led in a specific direction or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know how to say it in English
No.
this word, but for me, and it's like I give some colors on my life.
Yeah.
That's why when people ask me, that's why you so happy. It's very often I heard this question on from different people.
Yeah.
I said, why you so happy? Especially some Danish ask me,
Yeah.
you have war in your country, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have here your family. But I said that I really try enjoy my life,
Yeah.
and I will try and put some different colors on my life, really. Not yoga, just yoga with this special topic, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just if I walk around, I don't just go, no. I look around. I try to hear around
Yeah.
the birds how because now it's my lovely season. I
Yeah.
love spring.
Springtime.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
how blossom. You need really you start believe more interest in life.
Yeah, and I think it's also a question of actually be aware of your surroundings. Because if you're walking outside with your phone or your
Yeah.
earphones, you don't hear anything. You don't hear a car coming. You don't hear a bird singing. You in if your eyes are on the screen, you don't see. So I think it's also a thing of being aware of the world around you, not the nature, but also people.
Yeah.
And actually, if you go into a bus, you look at the chauffeur and you
Yeah.
say hi.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love this
you
one.
look at you recognize him. You tell him, "I have seen you. Hi," and that's it. But some people, a lot of people, go into a bus just
Yeah. Yeah.
fling the ticket, and don't.
Yeah.
There's actually a man or woman
But
driving
in
the bus.
sorry that I had cut your story.
Yeah, yeah.
That's in Denmark. I really love it. That's here bus driver. They, as usual, they say you hello, hi, good day.
Oh
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah,
I really
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. We don't have this story in Ukraine. With this bus chauffeur,
No,
they don't have this one. But in Denmark, I love it. Really,
most of them do.
most for
yeah.
me or everyone, if
Yeah.
you're honest. Maybe because I say for them.
Yeah, but I think so. And you have a yes face, kind of. Okay,
Yeah.
if I say hello to her, she will definitely answer.
Yeah.
And that's also a matter. How are you totally consumed in your own story, in
Yeah.
your own noise, or what it is, podcast or phone, or what it is, or are you actually having an open face and
Yeah.
showing
Oh, I love this
people?
word.
Yeah,
Open face.
yeah, showing people that you pass by, you actually
open.
see them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And don't have to speak to everybody, but you're just aware.
Yeah.
And I think maybe yoga can help us to be more we can say aware of our surroundings, because we actually are relaxed inside.
Yes.
So we have actually, can you say, a kind of strength or resource just to relax and see, okay, what's going on here.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what you have experienced, and me too. When you are open like that, you will have so much richer, colorful life.
Yeah.
Because you will meet people, you will get some opportunities and some offers for coming and doing yoga or something else, because people say, okay, she or he is actually open.
Yeah.
And and that's positive, and that's also kind of sympathetic, that
Yeah.
okay, that person is actually not too engaged in his or her own pain or mind,
Yeah.
that they can actually relate to each other. And that's what is also, it's a lot about relation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why yoga is really cool.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
study yoga with
Yeah.
us. Yeah. Yeah. I have yoga online, or you can come to the Stella's classes if you live in Ellerod in
Yeah.
Denmark. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool classes. Yeah, I really want to come to your classes. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
It was so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to add one thing, and I think that's what I really admire with you, Varvara, is that you're always so curious, always wants to learn new things, to experience, see new perspectives, and are not just closed around your own little opinion or corner or something. You're actually open, but also have a certain kind of core of meaning of identity. But it's not closed, and I think that's amazing that you are so stay curious. Like Varvara is.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And if you are like our video, you can push the button, the belt, and we continue with Stella talk, because I really dream. I think it's really interesting. We have a lot of, first of all, we have a lot of topics, different topics.
We have.
Yeah, and we really want to continue. But could you share for us, show for us? Yeah, that's for you. It's interesting. Yeah, that's why you can write some
Comments?
comments, or maybe some words that you like, you don't like. Maybe you can say for us what kind of topic about what we can talk. Always we are open for everything. Thank you so much for that you are choose us, and thank you so much for your time. I will say all time for my participants. It's very important for us.
And what I say when I finish the class,
Look who got it. No, I show you for everyone.
yeah,
It's our cat.
it's our cat, and it comes all the way from Ukraine. Yeah.
This guy, he chose this Stella's family, not
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
before it was my cat. Okay,
Yeah.
what do you wanna say?
Yeah, I just want to say that when I finish my class and all participants have been seated again, and I say I say a blessing. I
Mhm.
pray the
Mhm.
blessing, and then I open my eyes and I tell them from my heart to your heart, thank you for today.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
cool.
they
I
say
love
thank
it.
you.
My
Yeah,
heart to your
from,
heart.
from my heart to your heart, thank you for
Oh,
today. And that's something I learned from my sister.
yeah.
Yes.
My heart to
To
your
your heart,
heart.
thank you for today.
Thank you for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aye, aye.
Hi.